What's up, Digitamers? This is your host, the Batatonator, and this is the Batatonator TCG channel. Today I'm bringing you all the new red cards revealed in the new BT-4 Great Legends Digimon TCG set that's releasing in Japan in about 4 days now. So let's just jump right into the video. I want to make this short and reveal all the cards. So the first card obviously is going to be Saktaman. We've already revealed this in one of the other videos, but he's your only level 2 that's revealed, and his ability is when attacking once per turn. Obviously it's an inheritable. This Digimon gets, if it's a level 7, this Digimon gains 1 memory. So obviously you see a lot of support for level 7s in red, which is really awesome. There's a lot of ways for you to get to level 7 quickly in red. Next is a really cute card, and I didn't expect this, but it's just an Autumnon, and he's a play cost 2, Digivolve cost 2 with 5000 DP. I don't think I'll ever run him, but maybe you can do this in rush decks. Next is Agamon. Agamon has a cool inheritable. With your turn, when this Digimon triggers Digiburst and trashes this card, return this card to your hand. So obviously if you're using any Digiburst abilities, you're going to want to run 4 of him, which is awesome to see. Next is the level 3 Flamemon, which I think is super cool. He's going to be a staple in every deck. On play, he's a play cost 3. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 hybrid Digimon, which he himself is a hybrid, as you can see on his under Mon, and from the Digimon card, and 1 red tamer among them to your hand. Put the remaining cards into the bottom of your deck in any order. So you can manipulate this card a lot, and you can get 2 cards very easily for the play cost of a level 3, and you get a level for 3 mana, and you get a level 3 on the field. A lot of plussing from this card, really good value. I can see this becoming a staple in 4 offs in any red deck easily that runs any tamers. Next we have a Agamon, just a cheap level 4 option, really nice to see. Nothing to say there, he's just a 1 to Digivolve and 3 to play, which is amazing, and he just has 3000 DP. We're going to see this a lot. Next we have a really cool card. It's about to change the game, Agamon. It's a 5 cost with an evo of 2. And it says here you can Digivolve this card from your hand from a red tamer as if it was a level 3 Digimon. So it doesn't need the level 3 Digimon to level from. It can level up from a tamer, but you lose obviously your tamer. It becomes a card underneath, which is very cool to see. That means maybe we're gonna see tamers with new inheritables, which I don't think that's actually possible, but maybe they will activate certain abilities if they're digivolved into. And as you can see, he's a hybrid as well, so you can find him with Flamemon, which is amazing to see. This you see a lot of synergy in this new red. Next is a cool new Greymon. He's a The wording here is weird. It says main, so I'm just assuming whenever you Digivolve him. So Digivolve, Digiburst 2. So if you trash 2 of his Digivolution sources, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 or less. Really cool. So you Digivolve into him, trash 2 cards, get Agamon back into your hand, and delete an opponent. That's so much plussing. And he's a 5000 DP, so pretty amazing. And he's only 2 cost to Digivolve into, so I'm really liking the new red setup. They're really cheap, and they do a lot of work whenever they're Digivolved into, especially with the Digiburst. You see them deleting certain DP opponents. Moving on, we have Retroman. You can Digivolve this card from your hand from a red tamer, which is really cool. Another hybrid variable that allows you to Digivolve from a tamer. Wow. Amazing mechanic, by the way. Can I add that this is an amazing mechanic? Because sometimes you see yourself just sitting with 3 tamers in hand and you're like, man, I messed up. I should have added more grade 3s or level 3s. And no, you don't need that with Retroman. So he's a little more expensive than the other guy that can Digivolve from tamers that I showed you guys earlier, but he becomes a 9k during your turn, so he pays off for that little more expensiveness. becomes a 9k, can kill any opponent almost. That's not ultimate, right? So really cool card to see. Moving on, we have Vermilion. Vermilion is just really, he's not even a cheap level 5, right? He's just there to be a really cheap play cost level 5, I guess. His play cost is just 5 mana. So that's his only benefit. I don't see any other benefit from that. He has 8,000 DP and he's level 5. Next is Volkdramon. Volkdramon is a level 5, pretty basic play cost and Digivolve cost with 7,000 DP. And he's has a really cool inheritable of security attack +1. I think it's a little too late to get your security attack +1 into your level 5s, but you don't, I mean, if Volkdramon was a 2 Digivolve, I think he would become a staple in every deck. But him costing 3 to Digivolve, even though the security attack inheritable is really nice, it's gonna be really expensive to get off. So I'm interested to see if anybody's gonna play this card. I like the security attack +1. I think it's a little late at level 5, but if you're playing a level 7 deck, obviously this is perfect for you. You're gonna want more security attacks, so why not just play him for the inheritable? So moving on, after Volkadramon, we have a couple other Digimon, and then we move on to the option cards. And I have a great reveal at the end, the Ancientgreymon, and he's pretty amazing. Or War Greymon, I forgot his name, but I'm not gonna butcher it. Let's move on. Aldamon, he's great champion here. Level 5, security attack +1. This Digimon checks an additional security attack, and in your turn, while this Digimon has hybrid form or a red tamer Digivolution card in his sources, he gets +4k. So he's a level 5 with 11k in your turn, and he has security attack +1. Whoa, that's really strong. That's why I was hoping that we can get some level 4s with inheritable security attack +1s, because that allows Aldamon to even pop off even harder, hitting 3 security attacks whenever you call him out. But yeah, he's a free security attack +1. Really solid card. I really like it, and his effect is very easy to get off. You just need a hybrid or a tamer in your base or in your Digivolution sources. Moving on, we have Ryze Greymon, which is a really exciting card to see. It's the first red card in this set that actually digivolves from red or yellow. It's a level 5 with 7, which allows yellow now an entry point into red. So yellow can play red level 6s easily, which is really cool to see. But your turn, this card is also treated as a yellow Digimon. Wow, amazing. So you can digivolve into, wow. So there's literally no downside to playing this card in a yellow deck. And then during your main phase, you can Digiburst 2, play 1 red or yellow tamer with play cost 4 or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. And notice you can actually use its ability here, because it doesn't say without activating its ability. Wow. So for Digiburst 2, you get free 4 mana card on the field, and you get to use its ability as well, Ryze Greymon. And he digivolves from a yellow and a red card, so wow, really cool card to see, and it's about to change the meta for sure. I can see this in a lot of yellow decks. It's just there's just no downside to playing this card in a yellow deck. It's treated as a yellow monster. Okay, moving on. Spinomon. I know this card is in Japanese, but basically what it says here: your turn, this Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP. He's level 6, free. I'm gonna play him for sure if I play red cards. He's really cheap to level into at level 6, and he's really strong. He becomes a 13k beater. I like that. Moving on, after Spinodramon, we have Victory Greymon, which is really amazing to see. When digivolving, Digiburst 2, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 or less DP. Pretty straightforward. You get a really strong level 6 on the field, and you delete an opponent's level 8,000 DP, which is basically any level 5 Digimon that your opponent might play. And then finally, in the reveal before Ancient Greymon, the final level 6 is Shinegreymon. right here, and his ability is your turn. When your red or yellow tamer card is suspended, this Digimon gains security attack +1 for the turn. By the way, this ability is when, so it's not worded as if, it's when, which means you're able to use this any time you suspend your Digimon or your tamer card, which means every time a tamer card gets suspended, you gain a security attack. It's not only if, so that doesn't mean just once per turn. It's actually every time a tamer card, a yellow or red tamer card gets suspended, which is wow. The possibilities. I mean, yellow and red, the synergy between them is amazing in BT-4, and I can't wait to see these decks that come out of there. Now we have a couple of cool option cards and tamers. The first tamer card, which I really like, is Marcus Damon. Start of the turn, if you have 2 memory, you become 3. And your turn, when this Digimon with Greymon in its name attacks, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. So right here we get a suspension for Shinegreymon for free. He gives you 3 mana, plus every time you play a Greymon, you get an extra mana. And he's used when a Greymon attacks, which is very easy to do. It's not when the Greymon digivolves or Greymon does anything. As long as you have a Greymon on the field and he attacks once per turn, you gain 1 memory for free. Yes, Marcus Damon is really strong and has a lot of good synergy with Shinegreymon. So basically, I don't know if their abilities work together. I probably should have looked into this before the video. Can somebody check for me? Can Shinegreymon attack, suspend Marcus Damon, and get the effect of security attack +1 for him? Or is this when your opponent attacks, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 turn? Interesting. So I think when you attack, you declare an attack. That means you declare a person you're attacking, which means interesting ruling. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about this. I think it works. You attack with Shinegreymon, you suspend this guy and gain a memory, and then actually gain a security attack +1. But I could be wrong. Moving on. I don't want to waste too much time on that. 1 cost, option card, main. One of your hybrid Digimon gets +3k and security attack +1, and gain the following effect: when this Digimon is blocked, gain 3 memory. Wow, really strong card. If you have some space, I would definitely recommend putting this in. And in security, Atomic Inferno, all of your Digimon get security attack +1 until the end of your next turn. Oh my god, if you hit this in security, you're almost guaranteed a win. Next turn, really good card to play. I would play 4 of. If you have space, just find it. And it's really cheap. I mean, you're gonna get off that ability every turn, so you get an extra security attack, at least guaranteed once. Next we only have 3 more cards, guys. Bear with me. The next card is the one inheriting the power of dragons. Its ability is draw 2 cards. Then if you have a Digimon with Greymon or Draymon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 or less DP. Really good plussing. You get 2 cards and you get a delete of a level 4 or less. Almost a guaranteed delete of a level 4 or less, because 4,000 DP, that's usually level 4s or less. So really easy, free, and its security attack is you actually activate the ability. Wow. You activate the card's ability. You get to draw and delete somebody if you hit this in security. That's amazing. These are some of the strongest security attacks I've ever seen in red, honestly. Moving on, final option card we see in red is Trident Revolver, and its ability is main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 6,000 or less DP. Then you may play 1 tamer card with memory cost 4 or less from your hand without paying its cost. By the way, it doesn't say what color the tamer card has to be, so you can literally play any tamer card you want, and its security is you activate this effect. So another security card that deletes an opponent's Digimon with 6,000 or less when you hit an insecurity, and allows you to play another tamer card. Insane synergy with security. I'm loving this. I'm loving this a lot. Final card, the final reveal. I'm really excited to show this to you guys. Here he is, Ancientgreymon, the ultimate level 6 in this deck. Pretty beautiful alternate art it has, may I add. And let's talk about its abilities. It's a 13,000 DP, obviously play cost of 12, really easy to play cost actually. And Digivolve cost of level 5, expensive. But you have to see its ability. Your turn. For each Digimon card in this Digimon's Digivolution cards with Greymon in its name or a hybrid in its form, this Digimon gains security attack +1. Yes, you Digivolve with it and you win the game immediately if you have 5 mana, which you should be able to get 5 mana because you have Marcus, your tamer, giving you free memory. So, and also it has a special ability on deletion, which we don't see a lot. You may play one red level 4 or below Digimon with hybrid in its form from your hand without paying its cost. Really cool. So it gets to kind of give you a little bit of recovery if it dies off immediately. Really cool card. C. This card is gonna end the set. I love the synergy between yellow and red in this set. It's amazing. It's an example that every other set should follow. Colors should synergize with each other. And honestly, there's not much more to reveal. I'm really excited to hear your thoughts down below, guys. Please leave me your opinions on the best card in the set. What do you think about Ancientgreymon here? Do you believe that he's going to change the game? Do you even think he's viable in certain decks? And in what deck are you going to see him played most? I'm excited most about Shinegreymon, to be honest with you. I've seen him being played against me, and the strategy works. There's so many options you can do with that security attack +1. It's really easy to do tap tamers, and he works on yellow and red tamers, so really cool to see that. Anyways, love the synergy, and I can't wait to see more of this in the future. I'm gonna make a video about every color in the set, so make sure you subscribe and follow for more videos like this. And besides that, I'm appreciating you guys watching me for the end of the video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Peace out.